All right, Mike here at SkyInclude, episode 3 of the journey for SkyInclude to create a registrar publicly. Honestly, this is an internal document, and I was thinking I need to maybe make a video for the team. We have our amazing internal team, and we're also working with some freelancers, and of course, Agamin. And I was like, I was gonna make it for them anyway, but might as well make it for everybody. I can send them to YouTube. Like, honestly, maybe there's some parts in here that I wasn't prepared to show you, but why not? And I've been getting great feedback on Twitter DMs and messages and telegrams and other places, and it's been really cool to see that too. So keep it coming. So let's move forward. So I think, as we said, the first video was the intro. The second video was a technical overview. So we have the WHCMS as our front end registrar, and the registry we're using Power DNS, which is with Agamin, which is then connecting to our TLDs, which are in our network. And I think video 3 here is going to be the customization of the front end of the registrar of WHCMS. So I've been talking to some great WHCMS developers, and this will be that video. But I think first I want to explain the design part. So, some of you know we have SkyInclude.com, or just, of course, SkyInclude / on Handshake, where we actually put this on both. You can, our amazing team, Manly, Stephanie, many others are helping put it on both. This is how it looks right now. But we're going to be changing that because we're going to have a registrar, and there's going to be a search box right here. And we're going to keep this on our WordPress conversion static HTML. www, you can see, well, there's no www, but our main site. And anyway, as you know, we have account.skyinclude. We actually did install a new theme, Lagoon. Did a consulting session with some people. Thank you for that. Talked to a lot of experts, Agamin too. It's still not where we want it to look. Of course, we want to match the logo. Of course, it's got to get added. And we kind of seem like we're black, white, green colors. So of course we're going to match the colors, maybe even change a little bit more in here. But I think honestly, Manly says I agree. I think it's kind of good enough for now. And our core site is the www, right? So I don't know. You can do it. Some people say just put everything on WCMS. But usually I do the same thing with shopping carts. I don't build on a shopping cart like Shopify. I build on WordPress, or I have this content site, and then I have the e-commerce separate. I don't like to mix them together personally. And my internet's probably being slow. Again, motivation for me to make a free and open internet. Okay, so first we're gonna, with this site, login and sign up doesn't really go anywhere, and we were always planning to have something like this. So that will get updated. We're going to shrink this and simplify the header. I'll go through the spec doc. So, I also think this is hard to read. So make it all white on black. And then we're going to have this login to sign up on the top. Let's make it smaller. The header, the menu, I think is going to be more simple. We're going to make a new domains page we don't have right now. I also spec that out. That'll list out the different TLDs and give a little bit of story about each one. And then the footer, I love footers personally. So I've been looking at other sites. I think we'll put our logo and some text here, which I wrote here, and then some columns with a terms of service at the bottom. And I list out those different content. Of course, you can see that. And then I think some logos. I'm not sure. This is of course you can see looking at this in Circa. Also, I don't really like how we have it right now with the subscribe. Put that next to the social media buttons. Of course, I think we should start to show the e-commerce, the credit cards and the processors and the Handshake logo itself. Of course, our parent company, Shadowstone Unlimited, I think we should show that. We have to, now they're actually going to be selling domains. We have to have our terms of service, privacy policy clear, which I recommend you do. And link to our about page, and then our home page. Obviously, I think GoDaddy does a great job. So we're going to kind of have a hero image the same as is, but with a search bar for the domains. And then under that, we're going to talk like this. And under that, we'll list some of our maybe top pick TLDs that we're selling SLDs of. Our website services, which we've been doing for a while, over a year now. We've been doing web porting and web design, and of course our parent company Shadowstone Limited is an agency that does that, and broker services, been helping out with that. And of course our blogs and our guides and our videos like this. I'm also going to more clarify some of our services about setting up a website on Handshake versus porting a current website. It's a little bit different, so I want to split it up. So that's going to be the front end. And then now we're looking at, I guess you could say, the back end, or at least the account.SkyInclude, the WHCMS. Honestly, I think this is pretty well done already in this Lagum theme, but I will make this video here. So one thing, again, I've also had great calls with Sajin. This is his, have a drop-down menu so people can choose which TLD that they'd want to search a domain for. I think that's very helpful. And then Cedo, you can see they have massive amount of TLDs. We also are going to have at least 30 or 40 TLDs. So we want to let people choose which ones. Also, we're going to have Chinese and Thai and Filipino, well, English, but it'll be Filipino themed. So we want to kind of group these. Also, emojis. Let me add that right now. Basically, the idea is rather than just alphabetical order these, like, well, this is an alphabetical. We're going to group these. So you can choose, like, if you want an emoji SLD domain or a Chinese SLD or Thai, of course, of maybe, of course, as you know, we do the cross-border trade, e-com, like that. That's kind of our groups. And then, actually, we have I sell domains already. Domains.mikesblog.com, my personal blog. I'm keeping that separate. And then even here, we want to show, like, normally they show maybe the .com or your priority one, and then under we want to list all the others that are available and you can buy, right? So hopefully that's not hard customization. And then, as some of you saw, we have like .mastermind.com, which is a little mini site we built out. I recommend that too. Actually, people have been signing up for our waiting list on this and are waiting to get a .mastermind. So we've been just collecting those emails, and but now we have this. The idea is we're going to make this mini site page, and then they can put that search bar. But we want to make the search bar not go to the global search. We want it to go just to a search for .mastermind. Okay. So hopefully there's some way that we can customize this script. There's a script you can embed searches on other sites. So hopefully we can do that. Also, as some people like ape.c said on Twitter, we would like to do a feed, maybe an RSS feed of our sales. Maybe people could connect their own Twitter bots. But we do want to be transparent about the sales. Of course, we can't share our customer info, but if we could do something like this, that would be great. I'm not sure. It must be possible in WHCMS. And then we could have a feed that can go to a Twitter account. And then I like this login page. I saw this from from some consulting I did sessions. I like this style, with the left side, some ads or some updates, and then a marketplace. So I was just working on this too, but if you could help us, we will have more specs on this later, but people can buy and sell their own domains here as well. So that would be great. So those are the 5 points of the customization WCMS we're looking for a freelancer to help us with that. And then, of course, I think we're going to do this internally with our design team on the www site. But I just thought, hey, I'm going to make this a video for our team and also for this freelancer to explain the specs. But I recommend if you do the same thing, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel at SkyInclude, I love making videos. But notice what I did as I made it clear. I put like what requests, screenshot, arrows, text. I do this a lot, and it's been very helpful. I think usually the team members enjoy that I explain it in video, and that I also, put it in text and screenshots. Usually it's a Google Doc, and if I send it to somebody else, I can download this as a PDF, right? And then it has the video, it has all the points, and then they can get it done. Again, I feel a little bit weird doing this totally public, but yeah, I could download this as a PDF and send it to people. So I hope this has been helpful, and hopefully you'll see this updated. I don't know, it's still early June 2022. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe a week or two. The last part of the integration of the TSLA records are almost done. I was also talking to Matt Zipkin. He's been helping out. Thanks, Matt, as always. He did some research for for us, and gave me some tips on that. That's still getting tweaked. But once that's done, we can port some of our TLDs and SLDs that we're already using, because we actually have live sites in a lot of these. Anyway, thanks for watching. Your feedback is appreciated. And, I'm doing this to help you too, to, take action, make your own registrar. I've seen people already send me their WHCMS sites, which is really amazing. Thanks. Take action, and, let's keep helping each other. I think that's what Handshake is really about. Cheers.